Hey folks, I'm here on the Growcat Bluffs today, overlooking Lake Superior. It's a beautiful day. And I'm here for two reasons. I'm here to do a channel update for you folks, to tell you what's been going on in my life and what's been going on in the channel. It's been busy times. And the second is do some research for something really cool. We'll get out into that a little bit. So, folks maybe wonder what's going on. It's been a while since I did an update. It's been almost 2 weeks since my last video. And I've been pretty busy, which is good. So what has been going on in my life recently? Well, I've been working. I'm still working through the whole pandemic situation that's going on. For those of you who don't know, I'm a cleaner for a college in Sault Ste. Marie, so I've been working at pretty much the whole time. It's coming to the time of year where they do seasonal layoffs. And although last summer I didn't get laid off, this year I am, just because they aren't sure what the semester is going to be like next year. So I'm off this summer, and you know, it's good to be busy. I don't know how it is searching for a job right now. I'm covered through the government. They're doing employment insurance and all that, so you folks don't have to worry about me. All my bills are paid. But it may allow me to do some really, really cool videos. So that's something really exciting and not so exciting at the same time, but that's going to happen this summer, so prepare for more videos. Also, I was supposed to go out last weekend and film a video. Same as I woke up at 6 a.m. Saturday morning, weekend passed, and I heard some clunking. It sounded like somebody's trying to break into my house. And there's this narrow gap between my house and the next house beside me. It's only about like 3 feet wide. And there was a gentleman in there with an e-bike banging on it. So I went outside and said, hey, what do you do in my yard? And he started kind of getting a little irate. I think he was on some sort of drugs. So anyways, he took off. I called the cops. And basically was in contact with them. They were supposed to come by, but they were really busy. So stuck around all the weekend waiting for the police to come by. Long story short, yeah, stuck around, and then the original owner of the e-bike did find it too, so I'm really happy to hear that. It's a guy from down the road, and I know him too, so makes a lot of sense. It's always an eventful day in my neighborhood though. Earlier this spring, I had purchased a few things off of Amazon, some camping gear that I've always wanted. So I bought quite a few items, small items and stuff. Things were cheap, but had good reviews. I'm gonna probably use some of these products on my hikes and stuff and my little outings, and you folks get to see how they handle and how they work out. I'm not really much of a review guy, but I like testing things, so I'll go on a day hike to try out a stove a few times before I depend on it for a couple nights in a row. So maybe I'll do a few of those field test videos coming up. I know my my Talon 22 Osprey backpack video was done very well, and yeah. Well, as you can see, life has returned to the north. Leaves are out, bugs are out, pretty much like summer right now. 3 weeks ago, just buds on the tips of trees. So that's changed. Things will look a lot different. And that means there's a little bit of a different pace of my videos. If any of you folks were around last summer, you noticed that a lot of my videos were more focused on hiking, showing the scenery, and plants. And wasn't necessarily talking about plants, but I get a shot of a plant and tell you what it was. And as I got into winter, there were no plants, there wasn't as much wildlife, so I got more into adventure and cooking meat in the woods. And that's a lot of fun too. Well, come back into spring, getting back into the swing of things. I want to make these videos better. I really want to make them enriching for you folks. I really want to make them educational, and I really want to teach everybody about where I live and how awesome it is. So because of that, I'm also enrolled in a course right now alongside work, and it is a assistant interpretive guide course. So what that means is this course is giving me the ability to better organize my thoughts and talk about things in nature. And I think this information could really make my videos that much better. A little bit more cohesion, a little more organization, and a little bit more enjoyment for you folks. So yeah, that's going on. It's a 5-day course I'm doing over Zoom. And it's really neat because I'm partnered up with a guy for our project, and he's from the other side of Lake Superior. Never met the guy before. We're like hundreds of kilometers apart, but we're still on the shore of the lake, and we both love the lake. So that's neat. Part of our project though we have to work on together is we have to pick a topic, something in nature, and do interpretive vignette, which is about a 4-minute presentation about that thing. So he and I decided to pick the Arctic plants that survive around the coast of Lake Superior due to its microclimate. And I think they're really neat because a lot of these plants and animals aren't anywhere close to the region if it weren't for Lake Superior. They'd be almost like up into the Arctic, more alpine conditions, and they're here because of the microclimate. And you know, I'm influenced by the lake a lot. I live close to it. It has a lot of influence on my life and what I've done. And this gentleman that I'm doing the project with, he feels the same way. And I think it's pretty neat that we can talk about these plants and in a much simpler way. It affects their lives too. So that brings me to the second reason I'm here. I'm here for a project. I'm doing homework. It's been a long time, but I'm doing homework. And I have to go see around this area, which is around the coast of Lake Superior, and look at plants, take pictures, and identify them as I go home, and figure out which ones have alpine tendencies. And alpine tendencies mean these plants can withstand rocky conditions with very little nutrients. So you'll find them in the Arctic, you'll find them on the crests of mountains, and you'll find them around the coast of Lake Superior. And yeah, so I have a little bit of searching around to do, a little bit of homework, and I'm pretty excited about it. So, you know, that's a lot of fun. I mean, gee, what else is going on? Got a little carried away there. Oh yeah, you're allowed to camp on Crown land again. So that's pretty exciting. Crown land camping and open air burning were banned a bit because of COVID-19. They didn't want to strain emergency personnel for human-created fires and whatnot. So now it's open. I'm a little less bummed out. I can go camping now. Got a lot of time off. We're gonna do some camping videos. So yeah, I better get to work now. I better do my homework. It's Sunday, class on Monday, and yeah, I really appreciate all you folks watching my videos. It really means a lot. Before I made these things, I didn't really have a creative outlet. I went hiking and stuff, but now I make videos and I can make them how I want and do these shots, and I really feel having a creative outlet has really enriched my life and makes me feel better about myself, more confident. And you know what? One for you folks watching these videos and asking to see more, I may not have done it. And yeah, thank you. Thank you. All right, let's go have some fun. Well, I've done some looking around, got a few shots of plants. I don't know how many of them are going to be the Arctic ones, but anyways, I'm on my way out of here, and just going by like the first entrance spot to this lookout with this little interpretive sign, and looks like somebody camped out here and just left all of their stuff. So I'm going to try to pick this stuff up. I've got some gloves in my first aid kit. I'm going to maybe tie the towel they left into a bag and then throw all this stuff. There's a whole stove and everything there, like, wow. Anyways, yeah, it's a little disappointing. I saw some bear poop on the other side of the lookout. I mean, there's food here. It's not a good way to keep the bears friendly with humans, or a little too friendly. All right. I know you folks usually aren't the type to do this. I mean, I would hope that people that watch my videos aren't the type to just bail all their gear. But yeah, if you ever encounter this, it's always nice to have a garbage bag in your bag. I usually have one, but I don't have one today. It kind of sucks. It feels nice to haul out a load of trash, and yeah. And if you're the type of people that do this, stop. Don't do it anymore. All right, I'm going home, pick up some trash. See y'all later. Well, I've got everything wrapped up in that towel there. People left a camp stove too, a little kerosene one. So, maybe I'll donate to one of my buddies that doesn't have a camping stove. Managed to make a little haversack on this towel. Don't really want to touch it too much.